Today we're going to talk about different types of literary nonfiction. So you should get this graphic organizer out and get ready to take some notes. I'm going to color code each section, but you can choose to do what works best for you. There are several types of literary nonfiction that we're going to review throughout this unit, so it's important that you understand all of them. And first, let's start out with the basic definition. Literary nonfiction is a branch of writing which employs literary techniques, usually associated with fiction or poetry, to report actual events and factual information. There are several types of literary techniques that we're going to go over in this unit, and they're ones that you should already be familiar with in fiction writing, but now we're going to apply them to real life events. So we're going to look at point of view, conflict, tone and mood, imagery, and theme, and discuss how those can elevate a real life event. So the first type of literary nonfiction that we're going to primarily be focusing on is a memoir, a form of autobiographical writing in which the writer focuses on their involvement with noted people or significant events. Memoirs usually cover a relatively short span of time, and their main purpose is to draw the reader's attention to a specific theme or circumstance or social issue. Some examples of a memoir are Night by Elie Wiesel and Tuesdays with Morrie with Mitch Albom. And we will be reading Night with Elie Wiesel. Now let me remind you some prefixes and suffixes and roots here. The word autobiographical, if you break it down into its three parts, auto means self, bio means life, like biology, right? And graphical, graphy, that suffix means writing. Another type is biography, and break down the word bio, life, graphy, writing, so this is life writing. Biographies can include literary techniques to help tell the story of a person's, another person's life. So it's an account of a person's life written by another person. It's told from third person point of view. And the writer of a biography usually researches their subject in order to present accurate information. Some examples of this are The Life of Winston Churchill, which is an encyclopedia entry, and The Life of Princess Diana, which is from the A&E television network. Autobiography is another type of literary nonfiction, and in this case, it is a writer's account of their own life. And instead of being told from birth to the end of life, it covers events from birth to the time of the writing. It's told from first person point of view. Some examples, or one specific example, The Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass by Frederick Douglass. A personal essay is a type of literary nonfiction, which is an essay, so it's a shorter work, an essay that expresses a writer's thoughts, feelings, and opinions on a subject. The writer explores the meaning of events and issues in his or her own life. Again, usually societal issues. And it's written usually in an informal style with first person point of view because it's that person's account of that issue. An example is an essay called Self-Reliance by Ralph Waldo Emerson. The last type of literary nonfiction that we will cover in this unit is a diary or journal. They are shorter autobiographical narratives, usually private in manner and content. Most of the time we write journals and diaries without the intention of publishing them. And it's typically a book in which one keeps a daily record of events and experiences. Diaries and journals are unique because typically they're not published until a person's life ends, or if maybe they choose to. However, it is kind of like a snapshot of their point of view. An example of this is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. And those are all the types of literary nonfiction that we will cover in this unit. We're going to look at them not only for their nonfiction elements, so their accounts of factual information, but also for how they employ those literary techniques, point of view, conflict, theme, etc., in order to enhance that factual and historical event.